Welcome back, everybody. Dyno Joe here. Just want to thank everybody for all the subscriptions. This has grown way faster than I thought it would. Thank you. So today, found this project while I was looking for some more parts and pieces for some people. And like, you know what? I think everybody'd like to see it. This is the one that started it all back in my Echo Joe days. Echo 6700, it's a later model one with the bolt-on intake. And I decided I was going to bore the cylinder out to fit a 52 millimeter piston. And instead of having it plated and everything, I figured I could just do an iron sleeve. So Melling makes those universal sleeves that are close to the right size. They leave material. You can bore them out, make them fit. So I had this part saw sitting there, never used it, never ran it. Took the cylinder off, did this jig so I could bore the cylinders. Bored it out to fit the sleeve. Bored the sleeve out to fit the 52 millimeter piston, which brings these from 66 all the way up to 72 cc's. Since I dug it out, found it, figured I'd show you guys, tell you a little bit about it, dyno it, do a teardown so I can actually show you the cylinder. This saw was ported by Nick at Redbeard. Well, looks like I robbed a couple parts off, so we'll try running it without the filter on dyno, see how it does. This saw was ported by Nick at Redbeard Saws. He finished this for me while I was on a welding project. This is probably getting close to 3 years ago now. Nick was nice enough to finish this project up for me. Did a real sweet job on the ports. So I'll get it fueled up, see if we can fire it up and put it on the dyno. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, we'll pull this down. Most of it's just Phillips stuff. Some Allen wrenches. Shove that boot through and come right off. I'm even going to unhook it because I know fuel's going to spray all over and I can get the cylinder out. Well, evidently that one decided to strip out. There's the muffler mount on it. That's one of my mediums. Completely opened up in there. Now this saw doesn't have but not even a full tank of gas through it. Not much time on it at all. Oh, I gotta push that boot through. There it is. I'll get you some better shots in a second once I get it cleaned up. This piece sticking out the bottom, that's the extension. That's all cylinder sleeve right here. Nice grinded in there. Upper transfers raised, lowers opened up. Nice healthy exhaust port. Alright, there's the transfers. The lowers are worked. The uppers are worked. You can see the sleeve to the aluminum cylinder. There's lots of lines in here. That's from it not breaking in, the piston dragging. What happened on this, first try ever with an iron sleeve, you can see the smooth spots where it's starting to break in. This is actually sized a little bit too big. Just a little bit too big. So this will probably wear out before it ever wore in, but still makes compression, good for a first attempt. This uses a Husqvarna 272 piston. Single ring, tall height, flat top, windowed. It's got a couple marks on it because, like I said, this saw locked up a couple of times trying to get it dialed in. There you go, you can see it pretty good there. With the taller piston, you had to cut the squish band up at the top. Nothing came off the base. Everything's bored out to fit this sleeve. Then Nick did a wonderful job porting it, matching everything. The cylinder on the left's the 8000. Cylinder on the right is the ported 6700 with the sleeve. You can see they're both 52 millimeter. Intake. Quick dirty teardown. It's a project put together, had it ported. Never really ran it much because I started building the other hybrids. So it runs. Put out good power. Here's the fixture I made to bore them. Up close, you see this is another 670 cylinder in there. Late 6700. They have the bolt-on intake. Just bolt it in there, chuck it up in the lathe, reach through here with the boring bar and open them up. Raw cast iron sleeve, cut it to size, bore it out, turn down the OD, shrink it into your cylinder, then you punch the ports back in. I said it does work. It did make power. Probably hold up for a long time. Well, I just wanted to share this saw with you guys. Maybe we'll have to build another one. Let me know what you think. Well, I picked this up after that project. It's a quick way, small engine cylinder boring machine. It'll do 1 3/8 all the way up to 2 7/8. It's air over hydraulic with an electric motor. This is the cutter bit here. There's the cutter there. You set it with this micrometer here, and it actually does a really nice job. This is just a junk cylinder I had laying around. So if you want to see some other sleeve builds, we've actually got the tools to make it happen now. You can see this cylinder's cut up a little bit. That's what you have to do to make it fit to the 590 to 620 chassis. That's why it's all chopped up. This was gonna go in there for another hybrid before I started using the steel cylinders. So that's why she's all chopped up. But first look, 52 millimeter, big bore, Echo chainsaw cylinder. Definitely can be fun, holds up to some abuse. Can clean them up really easy, so maybe if we're gonna build some power out of something, we'll have to try another one. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks a lot, everybody. Here's the result. 6.78 horsepower at 9,900 RPM. The other saw on the graph is the stock Echo CS8000. Both 52 millimeter bores. Figured it was a good comparison. Same saw family. So you can see the ported saw is just way more up top and doesn't give anything down low. Overall, just a real nice project.